I was thinking the whole time about how General Stilwell would feel seeing this wonderful military parade, and I think he would be so pleased.
I felt a sense of pride. I felt a sense of happiness for the Chinese people.
China does such an amazing job of honoring the past, to appreciate our present, and then look forward to the future.
Many foreigners had contributed to China's war of resistance against Japanese aggression. Former U.S. Army General Joseph Stilwell is one of them. His descendants are visiting Shanghai, and I'm going to meet them. At the former residence of Soong Ching Ling, I met Stilwell's great-granddaughters Susan Cole and Nancy Millward, as well as their children.
I've never seen this picture before.
This place holds special meaning for them, as it preserves the friendship between General Stilwell and Soong Ching Ling. During China's war of resistance against Japanese aggression, Stilwell helped Soong Ching Ling deliver scarce medical supplies to Chinese army bases.
It's wonderful to see how well preserved the residence is, as well as the gardens and the fantastic exhibit that was put together between Soong Ching Ling and Stilwell's relationship. I know there was a long and deep friendship between Stilwell and Madame Soong Ching Ling, and we're honored to continue that friendship with the Chinese people moving forward.
Do you know about his story before you visit here?
Yes, I do. I have very good memories in my grandmother's home and her telling us stories and seeing her picture in my grandmother's bedroom. However, coming here and seeing her residence in Beijing has just deepened my knowledge of her, so I'm very grateful for that.
During his 42-year military career, General Stilwell made 5 visits to China between 1911 and 1944 and lived in the country for 12 years. He fought side by side with the Chinese people while serving as Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. Armed Forces in the China-Burma-India theater. To thwart Japan's blockade of China, Stilwell led the Chinese and American troops through the jungles of northern Myanmar, fighting battles against Japanese forces. Through his efforts, the vital Hum airlift was sustained, and the Stilwell Road, an overland connection between India and China, was constructed, keeping China connected to Allied supply lines despite Japan's blockade.
When I grew up, we heard stories about General Stilwell and his role here during the war in China. We know that he had a deep admiration for the Chinese people as well as the Chinese soldiers, and he wanted to help them as much as he could during the war. We learned about him building the Stilwell Road and all of the adventures that he had during his time here in China. But most of all, we learned that he had deep friendships with the Chinese people, and that continued on through his children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, now great-great-grandchildren.
Shanghai was a final stop on their China visit following visits to Beijing, Chongqing, and Yunnan. When asked about the most impressive part of the trip, Stilwell's great-granddaughters highlighted the grand military parade that they attended at Tiananmen Square on September 3rd.
It was truly a humbling experience to see the parade and to see the might of China's military. I truly loved seeing the soldiers, the people, as well as the equipment, the tanks, the cars, the airplanes.
As an American, I felt very fortunate to be able to witness that. I was thinking the whole time about how General Stilwell would feel seeing this wonderful military parade, and I think he would be so pleased. He spent a lot of time with the Chinese soldiers during World War II and had a lot of belief in them, and I think he would be so happy to see the success of the military all these years later.
General Stilwell's generations have visited China many times. Across 5 generations, they have continued to cherish and carry forward this precious friendship. Stilwell's daughters established a scholarship fund in 1982 to support Chinese students at U.S. universities. Over the past 4 decades, this scholarship has benefited more than 50 Chinese students. The family's engagement with China, which have spanned over 9 decades, had been recognized by Chinese President Xi Jinping as he exchanged letters with John Easterbrook, General Stilwell's grandson, in 2023. In a letter, Xi said, "The foundation of China-US relations lies in the people, and the source of strength lies in the friendship between their peoples."
Did you read it? I did.
So
Yes.
which part impresses you the most?
I was very impressed, and I continue to be impressed with President Xi Jinping's commitment to people-to-people relations and promoting American and Chinese friendships and relationships. And my father had indicated that General Stilwell leaves a legacy of his admiration for the Chinese people. And I think President Xi Jinping responded in kind, thanking him for the continued friendships between America and China.
During this visit to China, Cole and Millward brought their children, as they hope they also learn and remember this wartime friendship.
I know about General Stilwell. My parents did tell me stories, and I've seen videos, and being here in China has helped me learn more about him. And as I continued to explore China more and talk about it with my mom and my aunt and my grandpa, I will continue to learn, and I can't wait to learn more about him.
Watching Cole and Millward's children singing, dancing, making crafts, and exchanging gifts with young performers at the China Welfare Institute Children's Palace, I could see this friendship lasting into the future.
Do you have any Chinese friends? Yes, actually some of my closest friends are actually Chinese. 2 years ago, my mom and my aunt introduced me to a Chinese friend, and we became friends, and I got to see her now 2 years later here, and to continue building those friendships, it's just awesome.
So I think that you have received many gifts here, right? Which gifts do you like the most?
Honestly, the best gift of all is the friendship of the Chinese people. Every time we come, we make new friends, we meet new people, and we continue those friendships through the years. So our best souvenir from China truly are the friendships.